everybody, AJ Colby here in the Weather Center, and happy Thursday. We're about halfway through the month of August already. Boy, this thing is just screaming on by, flying through summer, as usually is the case, as we all know here in Cleveland. The warm months go by so quickly. But the next weather system that we're watching is going to spread rain in here. It's already doing so. We'll be looking at radar momentarily. Also, showery, thundery weather, a possibility, unfortunately, into the weekend. So outdoor plans will likely be impacted by some showery, thundery weather moving through the next 48 hours or so, and may even last into early next week. First things first, and we will check the crib cam. You can see cloud cover a little bit thicker than earlier, and some birds there in the foreground. If you're planning on wetting the keel, expect a northeast wind becoming south at 5 to 15 knots. Wave action 2 feet or less. And I would say a south wind at 10 to 15, a little bit higher wind velocity tomorrow. Wave action the same, though. And the water temperature is down a tick off Cleveland Harbor to 74 degrees. All right, let's have a look at radar now. And you can see some showers showing up here. And those rain showers are very light. Northwest Ohio lining up from Toledo down toward Bowling Green. Also some showery weather out toward Bucyrus and just to the west of around Shelby. So the leading edge of those sprinkles or late rain showers will be moving into Northeast Ohio here within the next 4 hours or so. This is a very pokey weather system, to say the least. And we'll see the on and off rain shower activity, it looks like, with us at least, as we mentioned, into the weekend, and the possibility that some thunderstorms will be rumbling away as well. So we can't rule out perhaps some heavier rain shower activity. From outer space, this is how things look now. You can see high and mid-level clouds starting to stream in. Those are some interesting little texture elements showing up on visible satellite. And it's thicker cloud cover as you reach back into west and southwestern parts of the Buckeye State, deeper into the actual weather system, the cold and warm front combo, which is moving west to east. That's the general flow on this weather system. A wider view showing over the upper plain states, including the Dakotas and western Minnesota, that center of low pressure. Meanwhile, really definitive hurricane. Ernesto, Category 1 hurricane, maximum sustained winds at last check, according to the National Hurricane Center, to 85 miles an hour with higher gusts. Ernesto threatening Bermuda now, will stay out over the western Atlantic. Certainly some really nasty weather, very heavy rain expected. Ernesto expected to crescendo into a major hurricane by tomorrow and certainly by Saturday. We go back to the regional view of radar. Look at that long line of showery and perhaps embedded thundery weather from the arrowhead of Minnesota west of Thunder Bay, stretching back in toward Madison and Milwaukee, also Chicagoland, and some stormy weather north and west of Indianapolis right now. That's our same weather system we're looking at getting in here this evening and lasting on into the weekend. Here are the maps in motion. We'll start with a warm front moving into southwest Ohio overnight tonight. There you see the progression by the overnight hours of that warm front as it bisects the state by the morning, Friday morning. The actual center of low pressure over in northern Wisconsin and the trailing cold front knifing back into western lower Michigan and, of course, through the Hoosier State. How about by tomorrow night? Well, the cold front enters northwest Ohio, and you can see that by Saturday morning, the cold front is stretching to the east of greater Cleveland. There is still a trough of low pressure, though, to the northwest of the city, and it will keep things rather unsettled here through Saturday evening, and perhaps into Sunday as well. Futurecast radar showing the area of showery weather pushing through into the overnight hours. On Friday, there's a little break in the action Friday night, But then some clusters of showers and thunderstorms form on into Saturday. There will be plenty of juice around for this as well. In fact, our modest levels of humidity at this point, and it's pretty tolerable, I would say, humidity levels, but you'll start to see the air really juice up by tomorrow afternoon. A juicy atmosphere as dew point levels approach tropical levels by Friday afternoon on into Saturday. Our forecast for tonight goes as follows: mostly cloudy skies. There is a chance for some showers, especially late, moving from west to east. Probability of rain picking up to about 40% by midnight. Sunset tonight, 8:26, as winds swing around to the southeast eventually at 5 to 9, the overnight low near 70. For tomorrow, expect some rainy periods. It'll be humid, mostly cloudy skies. Showers and gusty thunderstorms are possible at times. High temp tops out at 85 degrees. Probability of rain is 60%. South winds will be coming in with a little gusto at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Here's a look at the extended outlook, and it's not a pretty one for the weekend, unfortunately. We'll be dodging raindrops Saturday, especially. Rain, some thunderstorms possible. The high temp at 82, mid-60s for overnight lows. Sunday, rain likely. We're looking at highs in the upper 70s to near 80, 70% probability of precip. For Monday, a morning shower or rumble of thunder will give way to sunshine later in the day. 75 the high, overnight low near 60 Monday night. Then on Tuesday, bright sunshine, should be a gorgeous one as it dries out and cools down. Humidity comes down as well. Canadian air mass setting up for Tuesday. 75 very refreshing degrees with overnight lows in the mid-50s heading into the latter part of the month of August. Have a great night, everybody. As always, appreciate you stopping by. From the AJ Colby Weather Center, I am meteorologist AJ Colby. Have a great night.